Da da da. Da da da.
So briefly, there are 4 steps of material transparency outlined in the material ingredient guide. Number 1 is inventory. This is how we categorize and quantify the makeup of our materials, and we have to report them to a minimum threshold. What is that threshold? It could be 100 parts per million or 1,000 parts per million, depending on how how deep the material manufacturer really wants to disclose. It's better if they disclose the 100 parts per million, because then they're reporting 99.99% of the ingredients that are in their products. And if they report to that level of specificity, that's more transparent than would be 1 degree of magnitude less if it was 1,000 parts per million. Okay. So what this is to say is that tile, for example, is made up of, like we said earlier, feldspar, clay, silica, additives, etc. But then the feldspar, for example, if we break that down further, you can see the chemical composition of feldspar. And this is what we need to do, and what all manufacturers need to do, is to break down their material into the most basic level of ingredients. Okay, mortar, again, Portland cement is one component of mortar. And then we have the chemicals that go into Portland cement, and you'll see some of them are the same chemicals and the same ingredients that go into making of tile. So each one of these ingredients is given a chemical registry number, okay? And this is all standardized. So this is an example of a particular manufacturer's inventory report. And they're reporting, and I know for a fact, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but this is a mortar manufacturer, a tile thin set mortar manufacturer. So their materials have Portland cement, and then there's this one that they're not going to tell you what it is, but they tell you that it's something, it's a filler, okay? And then they're not going to give away their secret recipe, but so right away we can see where there's transparency and where there's not.